Paskong mapayapa, walang kaguluhan, lahat maligaya, walang lahi, walang yaman, salo-salo, sa lungkot at saya.
Ikaw ako, sila tayo, iisang mundo ang ating tahanan, iisang pangarap. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing magkulay ang buhay.
Iisang pangarap,
iisang pangarap. Pangarap ko, ang Pasko ay masaya. Lahat ng tao ay nasa piling ng mahal nila.
karamay ka, kaibigan mo, hinding-hindi ka na mag-isa. Ikaw ako, sila tayo,
Isang mundo ang ating tahanan,
isang pangarap.
tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay.
Ikaw ako, sila tayo, iisang pangarap.
Iisang pangarap.
Isang pangarap. Isang
Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa. Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay, kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, let's spread the joy and laughter, let's make the world much brighter. This blade is better, this blade is better. This blade is better.
It's played, it's better.
Blade Auto Center offers you a wide range of car accessories, auto parts, tools, and car-related gift ideas. Find everything you need here at Blade Auto Center. You're tuned in to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. Here at Blade Auto Center, we always put our customers first. We know our parts and products, and we've got the best merchandise at the right price. This is Blade Radio. Blade Radio.
All programs on Blade Radio Live are purely for entertainment purposes only. The views and opinions expressed by the host and the guests do not reflect that of the show, the management, and the company. Now, Bladers, sit back, relax, and enjoy our show.
Hey there guys, Saber here. Welcome back to Blade Radio. Here we're always pushing the pedal when it comes to bringing you the best mix of driving music and high quality, value for money car products and services.
You got Edge right here too, and you are absolutely right, Saber. It's all here under one roof. And what's more, our friendly and attentive staff is always on hand to give you expert advice on the latest car products available.
Of course, Blade offers top industry brands like Sparco, 3M, Dub, Meguiar's, Pioneer, Mothers, Garment, and many more, all of course at a very reasonable price.
We hope you enjoy your visit here at Blade Auto Center. Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music. Keep it here and always remember, if it's Blade, it's better.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Blade Radio Live. And, well, of course, I'm Neil, and this is our daily drive. Today's episode, we'll be talking about car care tips during the rainy season. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Neil Almighty. I'm from Mellow 94.7, Autocar, and the Manila Bulletin. And it's our daily drive, and it brings you tips for your everyday drive. Now, if you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and follow Blade Auto Center on YouTube, Facebook, Lazada, and Shopee, and look for the keyword Blade Auto Center. All right, so without further ado, let's begin our daily drive.
Welcome to our daily drive, everyday tips for the everyday driver. Wiping off dirt from your hood, scrubbing off stubborn brake dust and bug guts can take forever. But taking the time to thoroughly clean your car's paintwork, exterior and interior is well worth it when you see the end result. Seeing your car from a war zone look to a brand new look really pays off all the effort in wiping and scrubbing. Now, here are 7 must-haves you would need in cleaning your car and how to get the best result with minimal effort. Number 1, bucket and sponge. As every teacher and coach would say, always start with the basics. A good quality sponge and a decent sized bucket will definitely allow you to have a continuous supply of soapy water to clean even the largest of vehicles. Prepare 2 buckets to easily segregate the bucket where you clean off your dirty sponge versus the bucket to wipe off your vehicle. One with your soapy solution and the other with fresh, clean water. With this kind of setup, you can easily rinse your sponge in the clean water to remove any dirt and debris before wiping it back to your vehicle. Buying the best quality sponge or wash mitt will reduce the chances of having scratches to your vehicle. Number 2, car wash liquid. This product will help eliminate hard water spots that can be left on your paintwork as a result of minerals in the mains water. Choose a liquid that bubbles up to help remove the grit and grime on your paintwork. Some products offer car wash and wax in one bottle. While this may be good to save some time, it won't provide as much protection or shine as a separate polish and wax. Number 3, wheel cleaner and tire black. As they say, your vehicle's wheels are the Jordan shoes of your feet. The wheels on your car are subject to brake dust as well as road grime and tar and can be difficult to keep clean. Remove this stubborn grit and grime by using a proper cleaner designed just for your wheels. It's even more effective when combined with a wheel brush. Simply spray the cleaner onto the surface of your wheels, attack the brake dust and grime with a brush and rinse to bring your wheels back to showroom condition. Number 4, remove bad odor. Traditional air purifiers, the kinds designed to hang from your rear view and clip onto the passenger side air vent, can add a pleasant scent to your vehicle. But there is a cost-effective product which you can use. Simply buying car scents to your taste and keeping them inside your vehicle will definitely help in banishing bad odor or smell. Number 5, scrub softly. What is it about microfiber cloths that make them so great at cleaning your vehicle? Microfiber cloths are so soft that they don't scratch your car's finish and they don't leave lint behind on the body, paint, windows, or lights. Number 6, portable suction is key. Save yourself the effort and time from lugging the house vacuum outside to clean your car interior and shift for this lightweight wet and dry compact cleaner instead. It is lightweight and has completely convenient attachment and washable filter. Now, it's time to suck up all those dirt from the hidden corners of your car. Number 7. Repel rain. As Mr. Miyagi would guide you through his daily training of wax on and wax off, this is the same for the glass cleaner. Spray it on, then wipe it off. That's all it takes to make your car practically invulnerable to watermarks, bug splats, and road spray. Think of it as an insurance policy against poor visibility. You can't prevent path of insects or the behavior of your fellow drivers on the road, but you easily take an effective step toward ensuring your own safety. Who wouldn't want their vehicle's glass to be sparkling and clear? Always keep in mind, a clean car is a happy car. Your car represents who you are. Aside from these 7 must-haves for cleaning your car, there are also a lot more you can do to make your vehicle clean. Drop by at Blade Auto Center today and check out great deals or shop online at blade.ph. Do you agree with our list? Or did we miss some of your car care routine? Comment down below so we can discuss it. We publish a new episode every day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so that you don't miss out on all of our new releases. For more driving and car care tips, visit us at www.blade.ph. Blade Auto Center, it's Blade, it's better.
All right, we're back. And so how have you been? I missed you guys last week. It was, Thursday last week. There was a storm called Ulysses, and I hope you're all right. I was actually stranded at home because our street flooded. And of course, our thoughts and our prayers go to everyone that was affected and are still struggling right now. And a lot of us are back to our daily routine. So let's keep them in our thoughts. Anyways, again, I'd like to remind you to like, share, subscribe to our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Shopee, and Lazada, and look for Blade Auto Center. All right, let's kick things off with industry news. All right, so let's go. I'll pretend to be a newscaster this morning. Isuzu Philippines continues their support to Caritas Manila, one of the country's most recognized and longest-running Catholic Relief Development Social Service organizations. Recently, they held a ceremony at the Caritas grounds in Pandacan, led by Isuzu President Hajime Koso, and turned over 1 unit of Isuzu D-Max to representatives of Caritas, led by Reverend Father Antonio Pascual. Also there was Chairman of Isuzu Gen Cars, Edgar Cabangon, and their family is a supporter of the organization. Aside from the Isuzu D-Max, Caritas has also been one of the chosen beneficiaries of Isuzu Philippines Kasama Mo campaign, aimed at helping the country stop the spread of COVID-19. The organization received sets of PPEs from Isuzu's customers and stakeholders. Moving on, last week, Nissan Philippines partnered with the Department of Tourism to promote safe and responsible land travel to boost local tourism. Under this campaign, Nissan and the Department of Tourism will develop educational and promotional content for social media and publicity on how to safely and responsibly travel to local tourist destinations, including tips for land travel in the new normal, social distancing guides, health protocols for visiting specific destinations, and updates on the latest spots that have reopened for visitors. So for those of you who miss traveling, well, there you go. That's a great reason to go out and maybe keep an eye on what Nissan and the DOT have going on. Moving on, all British Cars, the authorized dealer of Land Rover in the Philippines, have announced that they are ready to deliver units of the new Defender 110 and Defender 90 by as early as the first quarter next year. And they are now accepting reservations and pre-orders for the 2021 Defender. And I'll give you an idea of the price. For the Defender 90 Urban Diesel, it's 5.5 million, 10,000 pesos. For the Country variant, it's also a diesel, it's 5.5 million, 60,000. For the Adventure, it's 5.640. For the Explorer, it's 5.810. For those of you who like the 4-door longer wheelbase variant, the Urban is at 6.1 million, 10,000. The Country variant is at 6.1 million and 60,000. The adventure variant is at 6.2 and 40,000, and the top of the line, that's the Explorer Diesel, 6.4 million, 10,000. All right, so moving on, Toyota Philippines assists a school that they adopted for learning in the new normal. And Toyota Motor Philippines Foundation, that's the name of the organization within Toyota Motors Philippines, have adopted a school, the Pulong Santa Cruz Elementary School, as they start to do learning in the new normal by donating 46 brand new laptops for the use of teachers in preparing for and holding online classes in kindergarten, grade 1 and 2. Now, the modules covered in math, music, arts, physical education, and health, and edukasyon sa pagpakatao. Sorry. All right, and mother tongue-based multilingual education. Now, to further support education and the PSCES in its fight against COVID-19. Other items such as thermal scanners are also donated by Toyota. Face shields, alcohol, antibacterial or germicidal soaps, disinfectant sprays, bleach solution, disposable gloves, foot baths, spray tanks, and mops were provided by Toyota to the school. Moving on, for those of you who are fans of the Audi, they celebrate 40 years of the Audi Quattro. And it's been 40 years that the Audi's been produced, and of course it did really well in the rally scene. And it made its debut in the Geneva Auto Show in 1980. And as of now, they've produced about 10,947 plus cars equipped with the Quattro all-wheel drive system. Moving on, local music news, along with another car brand, Ben & Ben has partnered with MG Philippines, and they've launched, of course, they were part of the MG Live music series, and MG would like to focus on showcasing local OPM talent, and they've also partnered to promote Ben & Ben's latest single, Di Kasaya. And you can check this out on Ben & Ben's YouTube channel, and it's the latest episode of Ben & Ben TV, aka #BBTV. Moving on, for those of you Honda owners and drivers, Honda Cars Philippines is assisting Honda car owners who were affected by the last typhoon Ulysses by providing about 30% discount on select Honda genuine spare parts and major electronic parts at select Honda car dealerships and service centers in Metro Manila and Luzon. You'll see this on the screen. So those are the parts that they will be giving discounts on, and coming up will be the list of branches that will be offering the special service in Metro Manila and Luzon. Okay, there you go. That's the list of branches. Sakto. All right, so moving on. Another car brand was launched last week, and they also launched 5 new vehicles for the local market. Well, teased it actually, because the public launch will be sometime next week. If you've heard of the China brand Changan, well, Changan Motor Philippines has introduced themselves, and they've come out with 5 car models: the Alsvin subcompact sedan, the subcompact SUV called the CS35 Plus, the compact SUV, which is slightly bigger, the CS75 Plus, and the 7-seater mid-sized SUV, the CS95. Now, they've also teased that they will bring in the fully electric sedan, the Iado EV460. Now, we asked them how is the range on this, and they said the range of the fully electric car is around 430 or 460 kilometers on a full charge. So that is pretty exciting. All their cars have lots of great features. So you know what? It's a great thing that we've got more options for those of you interested in buying cars. As we speak, Geely Philippines is launching their Okavango. And we'll talk more about that when we get more details on it next week. Moving on, Ford Philippines is also extending assistance to um, Ford owners who got affected by Typhoon Ulysses. And they are instructed to bring their vehicles to a Ford dealership from November 17th to December 10. And you can avail of up to 20% on selected parts and up to 20% on discount, 20% discount on labor at Alabang, Balintawak, Commonwealth, Global City, Libis, Manila, Manila Bay, Marikina, and Quezon Avenue in Metro Manila. And for those of you in Southern Luzon, Baliwag, Batangas. Baliwag's in Bulacan. So other dealers in Luzon, Baliwag, Batangas, Cabanatuan, Calamba, Cavite, Clark, Dagupan, Ilocos Norte, Isabela, Laguna, Malolos, Marilao, Metro Baguio, Naga, Pampanga, Santa Rosa, Subic, Tarlac, and these are your 4 dealers in Luzon. All right, so to be eligible, your vehicles must have been purchased from an authorized Ford dealer, and the coverage of discount covers customer-paid parts and labor only. Parts discounts are not applicable to parts sold over the counter. Program discounts are not convertible to cash. All right, so moving on. Mitsubishi L300. We don't have a photo of this, but Mitsubishi Philippines has a promo for the L300 cab chassis, and the promo is extended, and the L300's price is reduced to 698,000. That's the cabin chassis only, and you get a savings of 106,000 from the usual SRP. So if you want to know more about it, check out their new website, www.mitsubishi-motors.ph. So moving on, in other news, back to Nissan Philippines. They have now a new brand ambassador. Their endorser is Matteo Guidicelli. And they introduced him at their Dealer of the Year Awards last week. And he goes on to say, I'm looking forward to the full experience from all the cars. He wants to try them all, especially the fully electric Nissan Leaf, which is what you're seeing on the screen right now. For more information on Nissan and, of course, their adventures with Matteo, check out www.nissan.ph/brand. And moving on, SsangYong has reintroduced the Tivoli gas variant, the Sport, and this sort of fits in between the top of the line 1.6 liter diesel and the 1.6 liter diesel Sport in terms of specs and features. It's powered by a 1.6 liter gas engine rated at 128 horsepower, putting out 116 newton meters of torque, and mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. All right, and it's priced at 970,000, which is about 150,000 less than the actual SRP. Now that's just an introductory price, so do check it out at www.sangyong.com, sangyong.ph, or follow SsangYong Philippines in Facebook and their Instagram and social media accounts. All right, again, I'd like to remind you to share, subscribe, like, share, and subscribe our social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Shopee, and Lazada. Yeah, click subscribe and click on the bell icon for notifications. Later on, we've got a guest that we'll be talking to, but this is in relation to our guest. Some of our featured products today are from Meguiar's, and one of the products we're looking at is the Scratch X 2.0. And this is a scratch and blemish remover. You might want to check this out, especially sometimes you have swirl marks or maybe some unintentional scratches getting in and out of the car. And this is 1,049. So check that out. You can't see it there. Next, for those of you who have luxury cars or have leather seat covers or vinyl seat covers, and you can actually use this on the dashboard. It's their Gold Class Leather and Vinyl Cleaner, and it nourishes the leather and vinyl to stop it from hardening and cracking, especially lalo na mainit dito sa Pilipinas, right? So check it out. This will help keep it supple and soft. like my skin. It's 919 pesos 75. So check that out. Our next product is the Ultimate Protectant, and this is for vinyl, rubber, and plastic. So this pretty much takes care of the interior of your car or just about any dark or black surfaces. And it's long lasting, and it comes in the spray pack, which makes it easy to use. It's only 1,281.75. This will last you a long time. So this is perfect because if you don't have tint, or even if you have tint but you park out in the sun, it tends to take its toll on the surfaces in your car, and this will make sure that they don't go hard and crack. Not that going hard is not a bad thing. But, moving on, here's a quick wax for those of you who want to DIY your car wash by yourself. Once in a while, it does help to clean your own car. Para alam mo kung saan yung mga bagong gasgas, sadly. But it's one of the ways of just making sure that every inch of your car is to wash it yourself. And our other featured product is Meguiar's Ultimate Quick Wax. And this is as easy as spraying it on a cloth and going over your car and just lightly buffing it off. And it's only 939 pesos and 75 cents. Yahoo! Easy way to get a quick shine and a good look, especially minsan. I noticed after the typhoon, all the car washes were full. So kung ayaw mo pumila, just do it yourself, man. It's easy. Konting papawis. Our next is the Meguiar's Hybrid Ceramic Quick Clay Kit. And I do believe I've never used one of these before, but this is just the next level to a quick wax. This will make a really deep shine on your car. It's a little bit more expensive. Where's the price? It's 2,784, but for those of you who want to give your car that really, really great shine and you want to do it yourself, or maybe you have someone to do it for you, you might want to check this out. It's their advanced S10 square technology. So there you go. Meguiar's Hybrid Ceramic Quick Clay. Yahoo! For your brand new car, or maybe you've got a car that you really, really love, this is what you should use on it. Okay, so moving on, do check out Car Club Philippines. It's a great Facebook group, especially for those of you who are out and, if there are things going on, traffic jams, accidents, flash floods, it's a great group to be a part of so you can get the word out. And sometimes if you're maybe going somewhere, you can send a shout out and find out, hey, I'm going to this area, baka traffic ba dito or baha pa ba dito. So we want to get, it's like our own little network of information on the World Wide Web on Facebook. So again, it's Car Club Philippines. Add it up and you can contribute and get a lot of info there. Anyways, we're going to take a quick break right now and we'll flash another daily drive video. Again, my name is Neil. We'll be back right after this. Yahoo!
Welcome to our daily drive, everyday tips for the everyday driver. Wiping off dirt from your hood, scrubbing off stubborn brake dust and bug guts can take forever. But taking the time to thoroughly clean your car's paintwork, exterior and interior is well worth it when you see the end result. Seeing your car from a war zone look to a brand new look really pays off all the effort in wiping and scrubbing. Now, here are 7 must-haves you would need in cleaning your car and how to get the best result with minimal effort. Number 1, bucket and sponge. As every teacher and coach would say, always start with the basics. A good quality sponge and a decent sized bucket will definitely allow you to have a continuous supply of soapy water to clean even the largest of vehicles. Prepare 2 buckets to easily segregate the bucket where you clean off your dirty sponge versus the bucket to wipe off your vehicle. One with your soapy solution and the other with fresh, clean water. With this kind of setup, you can easily rinse your sponge in the clean water to remove any dirt and debris before wiping it back to your vehicle. Buying the best quality sponge or wash mitt will reduce the chances of having scratches to your vehicle. Number 2, car wash liquid. This products will help eliminate hard water spots that can be left on your paintwork as a result of minerals in the mains water. Choose a liquid that bubbles up to help remove the grit and grime on your paintwork. Some products offer car wash and wax in one bottle. While this may be good to save some time, it won't provide as much protection or shine as a separate polish and wax. Number 3, Wheel Cleaner and Tire Black. As they say, your vehicle's wheels are the Jordan shoes of your feet. The wheels on your car are subject to brake dust as well as road grime and tar and can be difficult to keep clean. Remove this stubborn grit and grime by using a proper cleaner designed just for your wheels. It's even more effective when combined with a wheel brush. Simply spray the cleaner onto the surface of your wheels, attack the brake dust and grime with a brush and rinse to bring your wheels back to showroom condition. Number 4, Remove Bad Odor. Traditional air purifiers, the kinds designed to hang from your rear view and clip onto the passenger side air vent, can add a pleasant scent to your vehicle. But there is a cost-effective product which you can use. Simply buying car scents to your taste and keeping them inside your vehicle will definitely help in banishing bad odor or smell. Number 5, Scrub Softly. What is it about microfiber cloths that make them so great at cleaning your vehicle? Microfiber cloths are so soft that they don't scratch your car's finish and they don't leave lint behind on the body, paint, windows, or lights. Number 6, Portable suction is key. Save yourself the effort and time from lugging the house vacuum outside to clean your car interior and shift for this lightweight wet and dry compact cleaner instead. It is lightweight and has completely convenient attachment and washable filter. Now, it's time to suck up all those dirt from the hidden corners of your car. Number 7, Repel Rain. As Mr. Miyagi would guide you through his daily training of wax on and wax off, this is the same for the glass cleaner. Spray it on, then wipe it off. That's all it takes to make your car practically invulnerable to watermarks, bug splats, and road spray. Think of it as an insurance policy against poor visibility. You can't prevent path of insects or the behavior of your fellow drivers on the road, but you easily take an effective step toward ensuring your own safety. Who wouldn't want their vehicle's glass to be sparkling and clear? Always keep in mind, a clean car is a happy car. Your car represents who you are. Aside from these 7 must-haves for cleaning your car, there are also a lot more you can do to make your vehicle clean. Drop by at Blade Auto Center today and check out great deals or shop online at blade.ph. Do you agree with our list? Or did we miss some of your car care routine? Comment down below so we can discuss it. We publish a new episode every day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, so that you don't miss out on all of our new releases. For more driving and car care tips, visit us at www.blade.ph. Blade Auto Center, it's Blade, it's better.
Hello? Hello? I can't hear you, Neil. I don't know what's wrong. Hello? You're on mute? Hello? I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me.
We'd love to see more and more people of all ages going car crazy, doing it themselves to get it done right. Meguiar's has made it easy to make your car look show car perfect. And there's nothing like driving slow for admirers when you know your car is the car. And it's so cool to have a car that wows the crowd, and we've shared that passion for over 110 years. That's why people who love cars love Meguiar's.
Big Bang. Doon daw nag-umpisa ang lahat sa isang pagsabog. Ako, si Janus Paraiso. At dito nagtatapos ang storya ko.
Black 2, Last 6. Ako si Jill De La Rosa. Paano ako napunta dito? Toolbox! Ibabalik mo yung toolbox ng tatay ko o ibabalik mo yung toolbox ng tatay ko?
Toolbox? Bakit ba pinagbibintangan na? Eh, ako nga wala lang din yung suitcase ko. Mga kanina lang. Sa nanay ko pa yun. Andiyan lang siya, oh. Baka we share the same magnanakaw?
Hindi ako kung sino yun.
Yun yung plano. Except yung last part.
Pawalan.
Bawal.
Focus.
Focus.
We actually screened it on YouTube last week, and it stars some really awesome indie artists: Hasna Cabral, Jal Galang, and Akihiro Blanco, directed by Ara Baldonado. And it's for free. You can watch it on YouTube. Just visit the Blade Auto Center Facebook channel and subscribe, like and subscribe, and click the bell notification. All right. We have other social media outlets too. We've got Instagram, Shopee, Lazada, and Facebook. Now let's get back to our guests. I think we've resolved our technical problems. Mr. Alex Santos from Meguiar's, Philippines, and we're going to be talking about car care during the rainy season. Sir, are you there?
Finally, can you hear me now?
Good.
Hear me now.
Good morning, sir. Mahirap pag masyadong high-tech, no, boss?
Mukhang may problema ang internet all around.
The story of our lives in the Philippines. Anyway, sir, thanks for joining us this morning. So we're going to be talking about your products at Meguiar's. No po? Specifically, we did feature early on some of the products like yung scratch and swirl remover. I think it's in a small tube. Anyway, sir. Hang on. Malayo kunin ko lang. Yeah, so this one, Scratch X 2.0. But so generally, we're going to be talking about car care and what kind of things should we take into consideration, lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, kung hindi umulan, ang init-init, what are the basics that we should take into consideration when caring for the paint and finish of our car?
Well, since we're in the rainy season or typhoon season now of the year, our cars paint weather, especially for those who don't have a garage, gets rained on 24/7 at times, and it takes a toll on your wax protection. So my suggestion, especially now that it's a rainy season, to wax often, as often as you can, to ensure that your paint has protection always from the elements and whatever nature can throw on the paint. Now,
So, sir, so you mentioned wax po. Hindi po ba concern na mag-build up yung wax, or does that come off when we go to a car wash or pag winash natin yung car with shampoo?
Well, most waxes have durability. It won't easily wash off like with one wash. Pero, just like if water by itself, kaya niya mag-erode ng bato over time. So you can imagine what sort of what water, just plain water, can do in terms of removing a coating of wax over time. And it's not going to happen with one rainfall. Diba? Minsan na naulan, hindi naman mawawala yung wax mo. Pero kung constant, 24/7, mababawasan yan. And pag nabawasan na yung wax mo, di bare na yung paint, it's exposed to more environmental contaminants and problems. So sometimes people will say, wax, ulan.
So, sir, paano yun? So, would it be an indicator pag hindi na nagbibid yung water sa car nyo na pwede na ulit mag-reapply ng wax?
Yes, there's hydrophobicness. The beading is an indicator of the level of your wax protection. So once your wax doesn't bead or sheet water, then it's time to reapply your wax. Now, another way to test whether your paint has wax or not, or needs waxing, is to use a microfiber towel and pinch it on the paint. If your paint squeaks, that means you need wax. Now, we want squeaky clean on glass, but we don't want squeaky clean on paint.
I see. So that's also a good test to see if you need
Yes,
wax. No?
simple. Like yeah, you're correct. Water beading is the sure indicator of whether how well your or how much wax you still have on the car. More beads means you got more wax. Less beads, your wax is going.
So looking at your quick wax product, sir, ito, how
Yeah.
safe is it to? How often can we apply this? I'm guessing this probably is this. When you apply this, is it like as thick as the paste waxes that we're used to applying from the parang high tech na to eh. Pero 'di ba nung unang panahon paste wax yung nilalagay and
Yes.
I guess psychologically parang feeling natin mas makapal 'yon. Pareho lang po ba or mas makapal po ba 'yun kesa dito?
No, the quick wax or quick wax product, which is just a spray type, is basically a to just boost your regular wax protection. You wax your car with your favorite wax, let's say every month or every 2 months, and in between, you just want to boost, and ensure that your level of wax protection is at its peak. But I don't want to do the traditional waxing ba. Tagal eh.
Oo
So
nga
this
po
is
eh.
why it's called quick wax. Spray and wipe just to boost. It's not supposed to take the place of your regular waxing. It's just to boost in between your regular.
So this will probably wash off after a rain or two, ganun po ba?
Hindi
But
naman. Hindi.
it's perfect
Again,
for for protecting your paint.
yes, every dealer, at the end of the day, you protect your paint. That's why you buy the best oil for your engine and whatever it is, diba?
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
so forth and so on, right? So again, the level of protection or how much care you put in your car, and if I may just interject that, kanya-kanyang car care goals yan. Diba? Not everybody has the same goal. So whatever your goal is, then you have to decide what it is, and that will determine your frequency of how often you wash your car, how often whatever you do to your car. How often do you check your water in your radiator? I don't know. Some guys do it every day. Some guys don't even do it. They wait for it to break down.
So
Diba?
question, sir. Since maraming brand new cars on the road and it's a lot of people are getting new cars, what's the best thing you should do or what's the first thing you should do when you get a brand new car? What kind of product should you use?
Well, when you buy a brand new car, the assumption is the paint. Let's say we just limit our discussion to the paint of a brand new car. The assumption is that when you buy a brand new car, it's in perfect condition.
Right.
Okay. And your number one goal in your head is how do I keep the brand new car of mine looking brand new for an indefinite period or for as long as I own the car? I guess that's what people have in mind when they buy the car
Yeah.
now.
Siyempre, you wanna preserve the
Yes,
original kind. Yeah.
preserve or prolong, right? So, number one, you gotta protect that paint. You have got to use a quality wax like ours, and there are other theirs. We're not the only ones in town. But you have to use it regularly. That's number one. Number two, don't scratch it. Don't damage the paint by improper washing, using techniques, using the wrong cloths, and sometimes even going to the wrong car wash. So don't
Okay.
damage the paint. Don't inflict like I understand guys who don't have a garage. Natural, mas prone sila magkaroon ng water spot. Sure. So walang garahe. So because they don't have a garage, they gotta do unfortunately they gotta do a lot more work. You know? Sometimes
Yeah.
sabi nga sa English prevention is better than the cure. Unfortunately, prevention also means more work.
So you mentioned there are car washes who don't do the right thing. How can you spot if a car wash is actually damaging your paint finish versus a car wash that knows what they're doing?
Okay, so you gotta see whether they're picking up basically dirt from underneath and rubbing it on top. So you gotta see whether they're using the right implements like wash mitts and the right drying towels, whether they're chamois or microfiber towel type drying, and you look at basically the procedure and you see, and it's not rocket science to be able to detect whether this guy's doing it right or not.
Baka kasi magasgasan pa yung kotse nyo imbes na ano.
Exactly. I mean, here's the thing, Neil. Every time you touch your paint, whether you're washing, whether you're waxing, whether you're drying, you always run the risk of. So,
Right.
it's prudent to ensure that you take steps to minimize the possible. So that's why they came up with wash mitts and the two bucket system and the foaming wash, and now and of late, well, not very new, but microfiber is pretty new relative the to the drying cloths. So microfibers have taken over 100% cotton towel, which was the go-to back in the day. Even the synthetic chamois and the real chamois are things of the past now. Everything is microfiber because it's softer, it's more absorbent, right? So the key there is softness. Softness, less prone to damaging our paint.
I see.
So it's always you gotta think. I'm gonna use this rag. It's gonna will this scratch my paint? I don't know, right? So you gotta try it out. Sometimes a lot of guys will use uh, what I call will do a dry dusting. So it's dry. There's dust, and they'll just get their feather duster or get their favorite basahan or whatever, and wipe that dust dry.
And this will scratch your clear coat po, no?
Oh, 110%. That
So,
if you can always try it out, but when you try it out, you gotta make sure. Okay, this is the before, and I'm gonna do it after. So again, it's sometimes you know, our paint has certain hardness.
uh-huh.
It's not rock hard, but it's not paper soft. So you with the right or with the wrong rag and the wrong implement, you will be able to scratch the paint. But if you take extra care with the right rag, with the right microfiber, you will not overcome the hardness of the paint. And if you don't overcome the hardness of the paint, you will not scratch it. It's for me, that's how simple it is.
Pero are there any conditions that would say affect the hardness of the paint? For example, kailangan ba palamigin muna siya? Like if your car was parked in the sun and you hose it
Mm.
down or you still apply wax. What are those still ano? Are there still rules as to what you can do based on how hot it is outside?
Sure, sure. Again, with the advancement in technology and products, there back in the day, the rule of thumb was do not wax a hot car, do not
Right.
wax under the sun or direct sunlight. Okay, back in the day, technology moves forward. There are some products that will work in direct sunlight. There's some products that will not. But as a rule of thumb and to play safe, don't wax a hot car or under the sun. You know, that's it.
So
So,
your
so
your products ideally should be used in the shade then.
normally, and especially for us here, because we're hot, we're a hot climate, right? So the product tends to let's say, dry faster than, let's say, in a temperate climate, right? In a cooler country. So if you're working in a hot environment, that's one. Then you want to work on a hot surface pa. So doble. Di ba? So
Are you
just
and you're
just
supposed to buff it
indicate
off
that.
na completely, right? Kasi I remember nung 90s, may mga
Yeah.
nagwa-wax tapos iniiwan yung wax sa kotse nila the whole day and then it turns into it cakes and then they buff it sa
It's almost
afternoon.
impossible. Almost impossible to remove after.
Oo nga eh.
Again, again, I don't know why people do that. I've never researched that, to find the answer. But my guess is that people think if I leave it longer, I'll have a better, I don't know, better protection, right? But then the manufacturer, you have to follow the manufacturer's instructions as far as application is concerned and removal. If the manufacturer says allowed to days for 3 minutes, then bump off. Don't wait for 3 days. No, do the 3 minutes. You know, just
Oo
follow the
nga
process.
po.
Follow. Now, if you want to do the 3 days, don't blame the manufacturer later. If you didn't follow the instructions. That's why there are
Okay, so
instructions.
I have a question now.
Sure.
May coats po ba ng wax? Because you can apply wax on your car.
Hmm.
Is it viable to, let's say, you've done your first application, you've buffed it, it's shiny. Tapos is it practical to try to apply a second coat? Or
What's
will that
the what's the
depend on your
objective?
first coat?
What's the objective in applying the second coat or a third?
To add more protection?
Again, some guys will say, I add more wax. If I reapply wax a second, a third, or fourth time, my car will get shinier and shinier and shinier. Or I will add more protection and add more protection on it.
Uh-huh.
No. First things first, protection. Let's talk about protection. Your first layer of wax will give you the most protection. Okay? Now, if I put a second layer of wax, will I double my protection? No. At best, you'll add half of what you originally put. Okay. So I put now a third layer of protection. Will I triple my protection? No, I'll only half the second or a quarter of the first. So it's really not adding much. You're spending the same amount of three times, but you're not getting three times protection.
You don't get the amount of protection you expect.
No. No, it's good for me. As lakas nyo gumamit. Diba? Lakas
Because
nyo
I
gumamit.
also recall waxes, well, nung matagal na, the old waxes, I won't mention the brand, but diba, you can use actually wax to remove small scratches, diba? So there are abrasive waxes out there, right?
Well, there are. We have also our cleaner wax, which is mildly abrasive to address light scratches, swirls. See, again, a lot of people again don't understand the science of removal of swirls and scratches. When you remove scratches and swirls, you are actually thinning down your paint or your clear coat to to the lowest part of that. There are products, not only ours, will also have what we call fitting effect. Ah, Tinatambakan ba?
Uh-huh.
yung, yung swirls mo, especially the lighter ones. If you do a Karate Kid wax on, wax off on your paint, and then you say, wow, a lot of those swirls went away. And all I did was wipe on, wipe off. Now, what happened? Let's understand what happened there. What sort of magic happened there? The simple magic there is natabunan. Or just like for our female guests, it's like makeup. You fill in the cracks because they kaya pang i-fill na wax. Now, the downside there is that a few washes, you remove that filling. And then you're scratching your head and say, oh, it's back. Of course it's back. You took away the filling. The palambak, you took it out. So the scratch is back. Now you do the on wax off again, you feel it again, and you say, wow, it's gone. So it's twofold. Now, if you just wanna, but the feeling effect or capabilities of wax products are limited to the finest scratches or the finest of the swirls. Yeah, few a wash here and there, because you did not take it out. You kumbaga, tinakpan mo lang. Minakapan mo lang, if you like.
I
So
see. Okay.
it's a little more involved than they say, and here's another thing even for us. Scratch remover. Yeah, I got a scratch. Now, a lot of guys, it's after the fact. What do you mean after the fact? And then you scratch it. I can't do time and say, I hope sana na hindi na scratch. Nandiyan na eh. So my advice to everyone is to do the fingernail test to see
Which
whether
is
or not your fingernail kuko. So you run it across the scratch. Okay? If you can feel the scratch with your fingernail, kumbaga sabit kuko,
uh,
ba? Pag sabit kuko, no matter how slight, what's that telling you? That's deep.
it's deep. Yeah.
Alin. Okay? So, you have the scratch and you're wondering, what am I going to do? Am I going to go run out and buy the first scratch remover I see and hope it works? No, that's not the first thing you do. The first thing you do is you assess. Do the fingernail test. Kung sabit ko, that's saying malalim. Pag malalim, it is what we do. As kamay. Give up. Nothing will solve it. The only
That's right.
solution you have now is go to the paint shop. Because there's no more paint too deep. Now, some people will say, that's not deep. Hindi naman masyadong sabit ko eh. Okay, so here's a simple lesson about paint. Your paint on your typical car, right? Do you have any idea how thick your paint is on your car?
Probably no thicker than a human hair.
No thicker than a human. Do you think a typical bond paper is thick or thin?
I think it's pretty thick.
Bond paper.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Now, in a typical car paint, you have your primer coat, the primer layer, you have your color, and you have your clear. That's three different layers of paint. And then you have your bare metal. Those three layers, you add them all up. Pag sumakapal mo na yun to, diba? Makapal pa yung bond paper mo.
I thought
Now,
so.
when you are removing scratches, we are only working within the clear coat. If the defect is within the clear coat. So imagine a bond paper which is not very thick is thicker than all those three layers, typically. And now I have to divide that into sabihin mo na kung pantay-pantay na lang. Divided by 3 na lang.
Divided
So,
by 3. Oh.
diba, divided by 3 mo pa. Eh, ano ba natira? That's why, going back to the fingernail, sabit ko, don't waste your time, and especially your money. Diba?
Well, kasi naman yung scratch remover, they just make it less obvious pero hindi naman nawawala yung gasgas eh.
No. Less obvious because of the filling capability.
Right.
What they will address are the lighter of the line. Yung mga nasa babaw lang. Diba? but you can, if the scratch is really deep, you can use the whole bottle, and you will go through your clear, and you'll even create a bigger blemish. The scratch is still there, and you
Yeah.
created a bigger problem.
So just leave it alone. Anyway, sir, before I let you go, one last question. So what's a good routine as a rule of thumb pag nag-car wash ka? Given, let's say, people wash their cars siguro once a week, what things should they do? Car wash shampoo, and then perhaps quick wax or paste wax.
Well, you don't really, again, like we touched on, the beating of your paint will is a good indicator of how much wax or how little wax you have. So my suggestion, obviously, you have to keep your car's paint clean, and normally it just gets a lickable, mostly a lickable. So a normal car wash will do. But use a correct car wash product that's designed for car wash. Don't use a dishwashing liquid. Diba? Some will use laundry detergent, thinking if I'm gonna use laundry detergent, I'm gonna get it extra clean. No. Uh, I mean, maybe in the extra clean part, yeah. But then laundry detergent and dishwashing liquid are designed to strip off, a lot of not just surface dirt. You know what I mean? Oh, again, with regularity, I think regularity is the key when you talk about car care. When you say car care, you're really talking about maintenance, right? Your maintenance is dependent on how frequent you want to do it. It's like, my analogy there is like going to the gym. What's your what's your physical goal? I
Right,
want
right.
six packs. Okay. Can I go there once a year? No, I don't think that's gonna happen. So what's your goal? How shiny do you want your car? How clean do you want your car? How defect free do you want your car? Etc. Etc. Then you have to take the necessary. It's maintaining to the level that you want. And
So again,
that
it's
will
really
determine
down to
what you
you
have to do.
how you want it to, how shiny
Sorry?
and how good the paint will
Sure.
last.
Yeah. Yeah. But if like if we touch on the guy who bought a brand new car, hey, keep it waxed, keep it clean, and don't scratch the paint.
That's always a good rule of thumb. One more pala, sir. So all these
Yeah.
car washes have popped up, no? Are these high pressure washers good? I mean, we know they remove a lot of the surface, a lot of the dirt that's stuck to your car. But is it
Hmm.
really safe for your paint? Or is it better to just use a plain hose and a little more? It'll take a little more time, though. But what would
No,
you recommend?
they're safe. The high pressure washers, if we are talking original paint still,
Right.
safe naman sila, no? In my experience, the high pressure washers are not as safe as if the car in question is repainted and it's repainted badly.
Oh, kasi iba na po yung brand nung paint sa...
Repainted na, masama pa yung pagka-paint. So, kuminsan, pag tiniran mo ng high pressure washer yan, kaya niyang tuklapin. Yeah, but because that only happens on a repaint. But I've never experienced that happening on original paint.
Uh-huh.
It's safe. It's
All
just a
right. So
warning.
I
So
guess
for
that's
those
good.
out there who have repainted cars, again, if kung medyo hindi ka sure kung sa nagpintura, huwag
Much
ka
na lang.
magpa-power washer.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, Sir Alex Santos of Meguiar's Philippines. Thanks so much for spending time with
My
us this
pleasure.
morning.
My
I learned a
pleasure.
lot,
Thank you.
and I think I guess my takeaway from this is a lot of it is really common sense, and which is not so common these days. And just keep an eye on the beating of the car, the
Sure.
beating of the water. And yeah, this is a good product to use if you want to
Yeah,
maintain it
and
between
if, our viewers out there have any questions for us, you can always messenger us on our Facebook page.
All right.
Gladly
Awesome.
answer your question.
Okay. So again, thank you, Mr. Alex Santos. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after this.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors. Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micro Magic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories, Pioneer, Transcend, Bosch, Pertua, Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
And we're back. So again, we'd like to thank Mr. Alex Santos for chatting with us this morning. That was very fun. And I would like to also invite you to like, subscribe, and share our social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Shopee, and Lazada. Look for Blade Auto Center, and also join the Car Club Philippines Facebook group. You make friends and you'll learn a lot there while you're at it too. And daily, we do this Monday to Friday. On Mondays, you can check out Senpai Kazu for Iisang Pangarap. Love on Tuesdays for Blade Muto. Mr. Right on Wednesdays for Blade Stories. You can join me on Thursdays for our daily drive. And Jack Logan for Bloody Boom every Friday. And Joko Loco for What's Up Laters on Saturdays. Anyways, we'll be back again at 2 o'clock later. So join us right here at the country's largest car accessories chain store, Blade Auto Center. Catch you later.
Blade Radio Live would like to thank the following sponsors. Dub Project, Hero Motorcycle Accessories, Micro Magic Premium Car Care, Sparco Racing Accessories, Pioneer, Transcend, Bosch, Pertua, Type S. If you like the programs at Blade Radio, please support our sponsors. And now, let's get back to our regular program.
Pangarap ko ang Paskong mapayapa, walang kaguluhan, lahat maligaya, walang lahi, walang yaman, salo-salo, sa lungkot at saya.
Ikaw ako, sila tayo, iisang mundo ang ating tahanan, iisang pangarap. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay, tayo'y magkaisa,
Ngayong Pasko ay magbigay kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing magkulay ang buhay. Iisang pangarap,
Iisang pangarap. Pangarap ko ang Pasko ay masaya. Lahat ng tao ay nasa piling ng mahal nila.
karamay ka, kaibigan mo, hindi ka na mag-isa. Ikaw, ako, sila, tayo,
Isang mundo ang ating hanan.
isang pangarap. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay. Tayo'y magkaisa, ngayong Pasko ay magbigay kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay. Tayo'y magkaisa, ngayong Pasko ay magbigay kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, damhin ang diwa ng saya, gawing makulay ang buhay. Ikaw, ako, sila, tayo, iisang pangarap.
Iisang pangarap.
Isang pangarap. Isang pangarap. Isang pangarap. Tayo'y magsama-sama, sa amin ay makisakay. Tayo'y magkaisa, ngayong Pasko ay magbigay kami isang pamilya. Halina at makisabay, let's spread the joy and laughter. Let's make the world much brighter. This blade is better.
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 Blade Auto Center offers you a wide range of car accessories, auto parts, tools, and car-related gift ideas. Find everything you need here at Blade Auto Center. You're tuned in to Blade Radio. Blade Radio. Here at Blade Auto Center, we always put our customers first. We know our parts and products, and we've got the best merchandise at the right price. This is Blade Radio. Blade Radio.
Hey there guys, Saber here. Welcome back to Blade Radio. Here we're always pushing the pedal when it comes to bringing you the best mix of driving music and high quality, value for money car products and services.
You got Edge right here too, and you are absolutely right, Saber. It's all here under one roof. And what's more, our friendly and attentive staff is always on hand to give you expert advice on the latest car products available.
Of course, Blade offers top industry brands like Sparco, 3M, Dub, Meguiar's, Pioneer, Mother's, Garment, and many more, all of course at a very reasonable price.
We hope you enjoy your visit here at Blade Auto Center. Meanwhile, let's get right back to the music. Keep it here and always remember, if it's Blade, it's better.